What's going on, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Jacob Daniel, back at it again here at the Speed Kills podcast. How's everyone doing today? Now, I know all of us play fantasy football. We all love it. We all love fantasy football. And when we play fantasy football, we look out for those rookies that decide to burst out in their rookie year. Those Ezekiel Elliott's, Jordan Howard's, Dak Prescott's, Michael Thomas. They're kind of those sleeper picks. So today, I thought I'd let you in on my 2017 NFL fantasy football rookie rankings. Let's get into it. All right, I'm going to go 1 through 10. And let's start off with my number one. My number one rookie is Corey Davis, wide receiver of the Tennessee Titans. I just think this guy, if you all are frequent to my channel, y'all know that I like Corey Davis a lot. He was my number one wide receiver. He was the number one wide receiver drafted. I think that he's going to draw a lot of targets from Marcus Mariota. He may be a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 in those tiers, but he in the Titans offense, he might be wide receiver number 1 or 2. Rashard Matthews, the only other Titans receiver I seen getting a lot of targets. I think Corey Davis targets are gonna be plentiful, and they're gonna come his way. Marcus Mariota, great quarterback. I think he'll find him. And Corey Davis is going to be kind of like a Michael Thomas was last year, lead all rookies in receptions and yards. And I just think the quarterback's there, the offense is there. The Titans have an equal run game and pass game, so I think Corey Davis, number 1, he deserves that ranking. All right, my number 2 fantasy rookie is Leonard Fournette. Now, Leonard Fournette, he's probably going to be up there in the top 10 running backs this season, kind of like how Zeke was last year. You probably have to draft him first round, second round, third round, which I'm not sure if he deserves that draft spot yet, but we'll see. This offense, he's there, and I think they'll run him a lot. I don't think he's going to catch too much out of the backfield, but he's definitely going to get a lot of carries, lots of volume coming his way. Blake Bortles needs a running back. Leonard Fournette's going to step in there, number 1 running back from the start. No competition. Chris Ivory, TJ Yeldon, don't touch him. I just think he's number 1, and carries are going to be plentiful. We don't know how much running, but the volume will be there for him. And I think he's the top rookie running back. Help Blake Bortles out, will be there. Tom Coughlin likes to run the ball. That's why he's my number 2. All right, number 3, Joe Mixon, running back, Cincinnati Bengals, second round draft pick. Y'all know I like Joe Mixon. Now, the Bengals running back issues, Giovanni Bernard coming back from an ACL tear last year, Jeremy Hill coming back from a not really productive year. And the Bengals aren't really pleased with Jeremy Hill. So I think Joe Mixon is going to step in, be the running back 1 there. Now, with 3 running backs in the backfield, the timeshare is going to be pretty split. But I think he can catch the ball, he can run the ball. I like Joe Mixon. I think that he will be eventually be the number 1 running back, but he might be the second running back. Maybe at the start of the season, by the end of the season, I think he'll be the running back, first running back in the Cincinnati Bengals offense. Definitely top 20 running back, ranking-wise, probably for the first couple, maybe top 30 first couple weeks, but I think the production will steadily grow during the season. All right, number 4, Christian McCaffrey, running back to the Panthers. He definitely versatile. This guy is he will get you points in the return, kickoff return maybe, and probably punt return. So versatile. Will help you if you're in a PPR league by a lot. I think this guy's going to be a real good pass catcher out of the backfield. Also can run, which is a misconception that people have about Christian McCaffrey. The only thing that I see a problem with him is he's kind of in a timeshare backfield with Jonathan Stewart. And Jonathan Stewart's going to get those goal line carries, going to score the touchdowns most of the time. Christian McCaffrey probably first and second down running back. Close yardage, they're going to use Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Stewart's on his way out of the league, but I don't see Christian McCaffrey becoming the true number one running back until maybe next year or the year after. Even though I like the versatility of Christian McCaffrey, that's why I couldn't put him any higher on this list. And I was kind of thinking putting my number 5 guy in front of him. All right, number 5, semaj Perrin, running back, Washington Redskins. I like this guy, running back out of Oklahoma. I think he was a 3rd or 4th round pick. Thing about this guy, very good power runner, very good runner. I think he walks into the Redskins organization being the number 2 back, I think, to Robert Kelly. But I think he could beat Robert Kelly out for that starting job definitely later in the season. He will get the carries, but that's the only thing is he's kind of in a timeshare backfield like Christian McCaffrey with Robert Kelly. Robert Kelly being a rookie of the 2016 season. My bad. But we'll all see who the starting running back for the Redskins will be, and we'll see. I think the carries are going to be there regardless. Robert Kelly wasn't even that good, I don't think, but he got a lot of carries. Carries are going to be there. Receptions are going to be there. That's what I think. Okay, my number 6 guy. This is kind of low. Dalvin Cook, number 6 in my rookie rankings. The 4, 5, and 6 all could change in my opinion. Dalvin Cook, a lot of people, 2nd round pick to the Minnesota Vikings. A lot of people think that he's going to be the number 1 back there in Minnesota. I'm kind of not sure about it. He walks in there number 2 back to Latavius Murray. They signed Latavius Murray in free agency. I don't think Latavius Murray's a pretty good back. He's definitely running back 2 in that offense. He'll definitely be a premium option because he's a versatile guy. Kind of draws similarities to Jamal Charles, at least what his college game looked like. So definitely. Oh, and not to mention Jerick McKinnon in the backfield there too. So it's kind of crowded backfield. Carries might be limited, catches might be limited. So we don't really know. That's why I kind of put him at 6 because the backfield split 3 running backs. All right, number 7, which I kind of didn't even want to put this guy in the top 10, but I decided I should. Mike Williams of the Los Angeles Chargers, first round pick, 2nd wide receiver off the board. This guy, they're saying that this is going to be Phillip Rivers' number 1 wide receiver again. The thing is, there's a lot of I think that he likes to spread the ball. Phillip Rivers does, and there's 3 really good receivers there at the Chargers. Keenan Allen, obviously coming back from an ACL, going to be ranked lower than usual, which might draw the targets more toward Mike Williams. I think Trey Williams is the other one, which was a sleeper last year in the fantasy game. But I think the targets are going to be limited for him. I kind of ranked him high at 7, but that's what I think. Mike Williams, obviously a good wide receiver, big body, will get catches, will get targets if he stays healthy. Recently, he just came down with, I think, a foot injury or some type of injury, so we'll keep on that. All right, my number 8, John Ross, 3rd wide receiver off the board, 1st round pick of the Bengals. Obviously, this guy will draw targets, is going to be across from A.J. Green. The only concern that I have is, of course, is his health. His health is always a question mark. But John Ross, good receiver. That's another thing with the Cincinnati. They have Brandon LaFell, A.J. Green, Tyler Boyd. So targets could be scarce for John Ross, but Deshaun Jackson-like player. I think if he's going to have a good game, he's going to have a great game. He's going to be one of those ones, 40-yard catches, big plays. So I think that he will end up being a really good receiver if stays healthy. That's why he's at number 8. All right, number 9, a tight end on the list, O.J. Howard, first-round pick of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jameis Winston's added weapon. Also, the targets are kind of scarce there. Could be because Deshaun Jackson went there, Mike Evans, but they needed a tight end. OJ Howard, obviously, gonna get some targets. Just being that, and he's a really good tight end, really athletic. I think he'll be top 20 tight end, probably around what Hunter Henry did last year. I think as a rookie, I think this guy's gonna be really good. I like this guy. Number 10. Now this might shock a lot of people, but I think this guy deserves it. Is Cooper Kupp, a third or fourth round pick of the Los Angeles Rams. The thing is, they don't have wide receivers at the Los Angeles Rams. He basically walks in being their number one target as a rookie because they're obviously looking for rookies to step up there. They drafted Cooper Kupp, Josh Reynolds. Jared Goff has to have someone to throw to, and I think this is the guy that he will throw to. Endless amount of routes that this guy can run. I really like this guy. Especially in PPR, I think he'll get a lot of catches and a lot of targets. This is why I like Cooper Kupp. All right, guys, that's about it for you. Fantasy football. I play fantasy football. Fantasy football content will probably be coming when the season gets going. I'll probably carry you through my fantasy football season and everything that's going on. But Jacob Daniel here at the Speed Kills Podcast signing off. See ya.